What's up, it's your boy Tarek Ali and welcome back to your boy's channel. How you guys doing today? I hope that you're feeling positive, sexy, beautiful, smart, intelligent, capable, encouraged. I hope that you're eating your greens. I know a lot of y'all be eating chips and somebody said they was eating Takis last time. Okay, that's cool as long as you eating some type of greens in your diet, okay? We need to stay healthy, we need to stay strong, and we're trying to propel ourselves in that positive place in life that we see in our head, but we not making the changes in real life. We gotta make those real changes in real life to get where we wanna be. Today's video is about the type of people or the type of friends that you need to cut out your life, okay? The people that you need to cut off, remove them, or maybe just step back a little bit. You know what I mean? Sometimes you don't need to cut off somebody completely, but we're gonna talk about that. We're talking about the people that you need to let go in order to be a better person for this new year, okay? We're leaving 2019 behind. We're leaving Donald Trump behind, girl, and we're going into this new year. Y'all know that I drink wine in all of my videos, so today we're drinking Pinot. Oh, this isn't Pinot, this is Riesling. Okay, this is dry Riesling. Okay, so before we get started, please make sure that you like, you comment, and you subscribe. Let me know what you agree with and let me know what you don't agree with. Let me hear your comments, your questions, and your concerns, girl, in the comments. Okay, so the type of friends that you should drop in 2020. Okay, the first one that I have on this list for the people that you need to drop, and this may sound dumb to some, but it's this simple, is friends or people that don't make you happy. And I know that may come off as common sense and very obvious, but a lot of people be friends with people they don't even like. Girl, if you're talking about somebody when they're not around, you're shading them in your head, girl. They make you upset, they don't make you happy. But every time y'all hang out, there's a problem, girl. You should probably distance yourself. Now, I'm not telling you to go up to this person and tell them about themselves. If that's you, if that's what you want to do, cool. Do what you want to do. But I'm just saying, if something is not making you happy, why stay? Life is too short for you to be sticking around with things that you know are not making you happy, that make you upset, that make you uncomfortable. Sometimes you just need that push. Sometimes you just need somebody to tell you, or somebody just to ask, do you like this? Are you happy? And then you realize and be like, damn, I'm not. I don't like this person. It's that simple. So look, do you like that person? I didn't think so. Girl, move on. Okay, so the second type of person or friend is people that don't accept you for who you are. I know I'm talking to thousands of people right now, like on YouTube and everything like that, but look, I know wherever you are in life, you have come too far for you to still be friends and kikiing with somebody that doesn't even accept you for who you are. The moment that you start living in your true self or expressing yourself the way that you want to express yourself and they have a problem with it, you shouldn't be around this person. You should be around people that are making you feel happy about you expressing more about yourself. You should be around people that's happy that you're opening up more. People that's happy about your growth, okay? So if people do not accept you for who you are, and I'm not just gonna make this a gay thing, because that was my process for me. I had a lot of straight friends and a lot of straight women friends that just did not accept my queerness. Like, they did to an extent where it's like, you can be you, but once you start doing that extra shit, like painting your nails or doing your eyeshadow, like, it's like, that's too much for me. I can't bring you around my boyfriend. Like, look, life is way too short and you going through a lot in your life to get to where you are right now, so that if you're not with somebody that's celebrating that growth that you're at, whether it's you being queer, you finding confidence in your body, you finding confidence in your height, you finding confidence in your hair. So if you're putting the work in and you finally got to a place where you accept yourself and you love yourself, the people around you, if they don't accept you, who cares? They don't deserve you. You don't got no more time to try to explain yourself and try to, oh, maybe she'll come around. No, there's somebody right now that will come right now. They don't need to come around. They will come right now. Find those friends that will be for you and down for you right now, not in the future, right now. Okay, so this next one is gonna require a lot of self-awareness. Okay, you need to really know yourself. You need to drop those people that you tend to change when you get around them. How you talk and how you walk and how you think about things tends to change when you get around this person. You're not a negative person, but when you get around this person, they shade other people and they shade and they kiki and they talk about everybody else, and you catch yourself doing. And you never do that with anybody else. You're starting to notice that you only do these things with that person. You don't usually steal, but you picking a candy bar at the gas station to put it in your pocket when you're with them because you saw them do it. And that's why you don't want to be around negative people, because when you're around negativity, it starts rubbing off on you. Your positive energy is being drained, I promise. This will require some self-awareness of you realizing this person makes me do this. And I don't want you to blame that other person, because at the end of the day, it's your decision. You decide who you want to be and you make your own decisions and your own choices. But you need to realize what forces are influencing me to be this way? What is causing me to act this way? I usually don't do this. You bring those people that you'd be like, you bring the bad out of me, girl. So this will take some work. In 2020, I want you to start being more self-aware, and I want you to start paying attention to how you act with different friends. What friends bring the best out of you? Which friends make you do these things better? Which friends make you do that worse? And I'm not saying that you have to cut these people out, but this is more of a self-journey type of thing. You can still be friends with these people. It's just that you have to be able to be solid and grounded in yourself, so that when you go around this person like, nah, I'm not going to do that. That's not me. Just start paying attention to how you act around certain people and realizing the type of person that you want to be. Okay, so the next one is people that judge you every chance they get. I don't feel like the friends that you have, I don't feel like you should really be thinking about, oh, I shouldn't tell her this because she gonna think this about me. That's no friend. That's somebody on the street, okay? That's somebody that doesn't know you. Somebody that knows you will know your spirit and know that your decisions may go left and right sometimes, but I know your heart. Your friends should know who you are, okay? And that may be work on their end that they need to do, that you may need to communicate with them and say, hey, you judge me a lot, you know, and I know I told you this and that, but like that doesn't mean that's who I am. You know who I am. Sometimes you gotta check your friends. So maybe you may not need to cut these people off, but those, you know, maybe if you feel like it's worth it, have a conversation with that friend. Okay, some friends, you know that you love them. They pour a lot immensely into your life. Keep them around, but communicate. And then once you tell them what the problem is, it's up to them to make a change. And if they don't, then that's when you can start going your separate ways. But always give someone the opportunity. You have to communicate. You have to tell people what's going on in your mind. People can't read your mind. So communicate. But at the same time, those friends that are constantly judging you for your decisions, you should not be second guessing if you should be able to tell certain things to your friends. Because if you think, oh, if I tell this person, she gonna run around the city and tell everybody, that's not a friend. That's a gossiper. That's a bone collector. That's not a friend. The next one are friends that inhibit your growth, girl. Okay, so look, we're all growing. We're all getting to a new place, okay? What Lauryn Hill said, if it's not growing, it's dead. Okay, so if somebody is inhibiting your growth to a point where you feel like you just at a standstill, you know, they're keeping you from going to the next level. They don't want you to leave them. They feel like you got to put all this support into them to help them get to where you are. They here, and you spending so much time helping them come up that you don't ever get to go up. Remember that you are the priority. And that may sound selfish. You can always care about other people and support other people, but you got to remember at the end of the day, you are the only person that have to reap the repercussions of whatever decisions you make. They have to deal with their decisions, okay? So you have to make sure that you're always growing. And yes, support your friends, but the ones that are holding you back, the ones that don't like to see you propel, the ones that don't want to see you move and go get that job, the ones that don't want to see you get that promotion. You want to always think of ways that you can get to the next level, because that may be your goal. Now, if that's not your goal, then hey, that's not your goal. But if your goal is to grow, if your goal is to become a better person, and that person is keeping you from becoming a better person, then you probably need to think about what is more important, this relationship, or do I want to go further? Do I want to start growing on this? Do I want to improve on that? That's what I'm saying. You always have to ask yourself these questions, okay? So if someone is inhibiting your growth and your goal is growth, your priority is growth, then honey, you need to cut them ties and go about your business, bitch. Cut the tie and let the balloon flow, okay? You are the balloon. You got to fly, poo. You wrapped around a pole. My next one is people and friends that don't respect your boundaries. Okay, I think it's very important in all relationships in life to set boundaries for yourself. To say to yourself, what is important to me? What do I want? What is too much and what is not enough? And it's saying, I want to keep this private. I want to keep these things to myself. Or I don't like when you do this to me. I don't like when you treat me like this. You know, I don't like when you do that. What do you expect from me? It's a two-way street. You can't set boundaries and expect not to abide by anybody else's. Figure out what's important to you. What are your boundaries? Okay, what are you setting for yourself? What makes you feel comfortable? What makes you feel secure? Communicate those boundaries, because people don't know your boundaries unless you tell them, and then hold people to those standards. Hold people to those boundaries. And you do the same for other people. My next one is dropping those friends or people that don't support you. Now let me just say, support is very interesting because everybody has a different idea in their head what support is. And everybody has an idea of what support is tailored to what they do. Now, if I have a clothing line, for some people, the support is you gotta buy everything I drop. You know, if you have a YouTube channel, support is you gotta watch every video I post. Now, I want you to realize that support comes in many different ways. I personally think support is when anybody cares about your growth, cares about you succeeding. Now, you don't have to watch my videos. There are many people that support me that don't watch my videos. There are a lot of celebrities and nice influencers that have told me they support me, but I know they don't watch my every video. They support me in a way that they want to see me grow. They like to see my success. If somebody asked about me, they would say, yeah, they would speak good about me. They would speak well about me and say, yeah, you should check him out. He's great. He does well, blah, blah, blah. That is support. Support comes in many different ways. So when I say cut off the people or, you know, distance yourself from people that don't support you, I'm saying people that don't want to see you grow. People that don't care about your success or care about the things that you care about don't want to support you in any way, shape, or form. They don't support anything that you do. They don't ask about what you do. They don't care about what you do. The people that is what you're passionate about, they don't care to hear about it. But I want to make it very clear that everybody has a different idea of what support is. So when you do have these conversations, you need to communicate. I keep saying that. Communicate. It's the biggest part of friendship in any relationship is communication. You have to communicate to the other person what you think is support. How I would like you to support me. And then they will let you know if they can do that. That's how you have to communicate, and you have to let people know what you expect of them, okay? It's like going to a job. You have to give me my job description in order for me to do my job. You can't expect something of me that you didn't tell me that I had to do. Considering all of the different ways that that person is supporting you before you just cut them off. Another type of person or friend that you need to drop is people that don't appreciate you. The people that you are pouring so much into, but they don't pour anything into you. I want you to sit and think. Think about that friend that you've been thinking about all this video you've been thinking about it. Since the beginning of this video, since you saw the title. Think about that friend. What are you getting out of this relationship? Now, if you can't think of anything positive, and you feel like you're pouring so much into this friend, you're supporting them all the time, you're loving them, you're showing out for them, you're checking up on them. You check up on them once a week, twice a week, 3 times a week. They never check up on you. They don't care about you. They don't support you. Whenever you get something good, they're not there. Think about that friend where you're pouring so much into them and you're not getting anything in return. It should be a mutual friendship, okay? You guys should be pouring into each other. Now, if you're just pouring into that person is just taking. What are you getting other than being deprived? And now, I'm not saying that everything is transactional. Sometimes you do good in your life and you shouldn't expect something back. Sometimes it should just be the goodness of your heart. But if this is someone who is your friend and you're continuously pouring into them and you're continuously giving energy to them, you should be expecting the same thing back. You don't have to cut them off, but pour into somebody else. Pour into somebody else that deserves it. Pour into somebody else that appreciates it. Now look, that's all I have for today. That is all the ones that I wrote today in my notes about the friends and the people that you should probably let go in 2020, okay? If you notice, I've been doing different videos. I want to help you guys. Everybody says new year, new me, but nobody makes the changes. With these videos, I really want to help you guys think about how you're going to make those changes and giving you the tools on how to do that, the things to think about. Thank you guys so much. Please make sure that you like and you subscribe. You follow me on my Instagram and Twitter at It's Tarek Ali. I love all my tabies and I'll see you guys later.